Good morning, Cody.
Don't ever say that again. Did you know Earthworm Jim had a remake?
Why?
Because they thought the first one wasn't corny enough. So this new version has whole corn cobs built right in.
That's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Yeah, well, I don't make the rules, Doug. I just play ball. That's a real life analogy for you. Did you bring me cigarettes?
No, I did not bring you cigarettes.
You brought me Subway!
I brought you a Subway sandwich.
That's right.
And you paid me for it.
I did.
To be fair, I have the cash.
I should have gotten you...
I can procure the cash right now.
I should have gotten you to...
And prove it to the audience. It exists. It's real.
What is that, wrapped in a $100 bill? I didn't know
really good Subway.
I didn't know you made so much money.
Uh-huh.
You
know, you can make a lot of money trafficking illegal Subway sandwiches.
I'm sure you can. Depends on what kind of toppings you order. If you want the extra lettuce.
That oil and vinegar, man. That gets them every time.
It's procured from endangered whale fat.
You want to buy some oil and vinegar?
I don't know,
buy
Doug.
some Subway? I have some oil and vinegar. And they're like, whoa.
Doug, what games are you playing these days? Except the mind games you're playing with me right now.
You want, like, the honest answer?
Yeah.
So the last game I played by myself was Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
Because I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan.
Sure.
And I had to see the story through to the end until Kojima finally left the company. And now the series is dead to me.
Well, I thought
I'm partially dead inside because of it.
You should be.
But I have been reliving my childhood. I never had a PS2. I played the first Kingdom Hearts with my little brother.
Yeah.
So I played that, and now I'm in the middle of Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm not allowed to play it without my girlfriend around.
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
Doug, I want to get into the introspective version of who you think you really are.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Who's this girlfriend?
You think she's a made-up Facebook profile like everybody else does?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no way that bitch is real.
No. I couldn't shop that.
Shop that. That's interesting lingo. Is that like short for Photoshop?
Maybe. If you had a computer that was
newer
than 15 years old.
Alright, well, how many memes are you associate... Oh, whoa. I can't speak. How many memes these days are you an associate of?
How many memes do I know?
Yeah, because apparently...
I kind of live online, so...
Shop this, ship this, it's all a bunch of bullshit.
Shop, ship, OTP.
One true
You know what
bitch.
OTP means?
Of course I do. You think I was born yesterday? I've been on Tumblr.
You know what trio means?
No.
Trio? It's both true
and real
at the same time.
I couldn't have even put that together even if I wanted.
Even though you just did.
Yeah. So what are your intimate feelings about Zayn being cast out of One Direction? Because that's recent news.
I don't give a shit.
How do you spell Zayn? Exactly. No one cares. No one's ever cared.
So, like, if I were an American, I would say Z-A-N-E.
No, I would have said
if I were writing like an
I'm
RPG.
getting Google out on my phone. We're gonna play a game. Are you ready?
If I were writing an RPG for like Square Enix, I would say Z-A-I-N.
Yeah.
And that's sane.
Yeah, it is. So we're gonna play a game. It's called Would You Rather, and I'm sure you're very partial to it. We've
played it before.
I play this game with a lot of my coworkers because they're middle-aged and have nothing left to look forward to. and that might...
Spoiler alert, if you've hit 21, the achievement system for life shuts down after
story.
21.
Yeah.
After 21, you can drink, you can vote, you can join the army, you can do everything.
You stop getting unlocks.
Yep.
That's for sure.
It's all up to you, which people aren't very good at.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't very good at just going, oh, I can do whatever I want, and
Right.
just make up stuff.
Especially when they're very awkward questions.
Because life doesn't prepare you for that.
Yeah, and when your coworkers also have a very weird disposition against like sexual orientation based questions of would you rather.
Well, that won't be around for much longer.
It might be. Doug, you don't know. When they're middle aged, there's no holds barred. You never know what they're gonna feel like. So,
no, but I know when they'll die, and they'll die before us.
Ooh, Satanism on high
That's
high
not
retort
Satanism.
right now.
That's
That's
just...
a satanic frame of mind right there.
No, it's not.
Yes,
no,
it
it's
is.
Not.
Oh, they gonna die before they even know what hit them. That's true. That's true. Hail Satan. That's exactly how that went.
That's what I say. Well, no, that's not what I say at
Is
all.
it what you say? When
but
do you say it?
That's what. That's what my sister and her boyfriend say whenever they go to Bob Evans.
Well, let's be real. Let's be real.
Or Trio, which is both true and real.
Your sister's boyfriend is quite satanic.
Well, yeah.
Even if he doesn't associate with that, that's the beauty of the Satanism. That's the Satanism movement that's happening to this country. You don't really have to
that's happening to this country.
Yeah, you don't have to really be associated with the
You just kind of accidentally fall into it.
Yeah.
You might just accidentally sacrifice a goat one day and be like, "Oh shit!"
Every now.
Oh shit! I'm actually satanic. Oops.
Yeah.
You just kind of fall into it. It's
Here's...
like gateway Satanism.
Yeah. It's
Take
like...
this goat and sacrifice it.
It's the weed of drugs. Satanism is just a gateway religion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here's a good one that's perplexed.
You have IMDb up on your phone.
How do you know that?
How serious can this be?
You really are satanic.
Yeah, I'm also psychic.
You saw my phone?
Mm-hmm.
You have really good vision, because I can't see anything.
Well, a couple of mango Ritas will do that to you.
No, it's cataracts, Doug. Thanks, Doug. It's just the
it
genetic... it's the genetic disease that's really bearing down on my reality.
It's the combination of the raspberry and the mango Rita.
Hey, I tried raspberry. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. One that's perplexed my coworkers for a long time is... Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Doug. Would you rather...
Okay.
shit out of your own mouth, or...
Oh, dear.
have someone shit into your mouth?
Oh. That has perplexed your coworkers?
Yeah.
I
feel like there's one true answer.
If there was like if there was a council of Dougs, and they were like, we need to vote on this.
Yeah.
They would all unanimously say I would rather shit out of my own mouth. Because at least then, and only then, it's your own shit.
Exactly. And here was my argument.
I gave myself E. coli.
Right.
Oops.
Yeah. My argument was that if I had someone shit into my mouth, I feel like I would probably vomit. And in that case, I would be vomiting out somebody else's shit out of my mouth, which, comparatively, I would rather just shit out of my mouth.
When you asked them this question, did you ask them, have you ever made your own YouTube podcast, and have you listened to it yourself?
I have not.
Because it's almost like shitting out of your own mouth.
You know, I don't think a lot of them would get it, but I gotcha.
I think that's... Yeah. It's pretty meta.
Okay, so we're on the next generation, and we're going to go ahead and go with the 15 hardest would you rather questions, Doug. Me and you together on a new journey. Here we go.
Let's go.
All right.
Bring it.
Would you rather give up cheese or give up oral sex? That's a good starter.
It's really arbitrary to me, given my general. I don't know.
I would have to give up the cheese.
I mean, why wouldn't you give up the cheese?
I don't know. Cheese
At
is
that
pretty
point,
sweet. But
cheese is good, but at the same time, you don't need that food.
no, you can always find something else.
Yeah.
Like a good bread. Like a good bread will make
like
up the absence of cheese
You
any
can
day.
get dairy other ways, like I
Sure,
don't know,
sure.
milk,
Yeah.
eggs.
You're so right. All right, next question. Would you rather lick butter from a homeless person's toes
Oh, fuck.
or have sex with a wild gorilla? See, that's a loaded question in my opinion. I feel like it depends with the gorilla.
No.
Depends on whether I'm taken or given.
No. You pick the homeless person there.
I don't know.
You unfortunately just... Dude, have you seen gorillas? Especially lately.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
They kind of became popular after that Bruno Mars
Bruno's
song.
Mars.
Bruno...
Have a taste of Bruno's Mars candy bars.
Bruno's Mars. They make the M&Ms.
They've got that good chocolate. You don't even know. Okay. Number 3. Would you rather have Cheetos fingers for the rest of your life, or have popcorn kernels stuck in the back of your throat for the rest of your life?
Well, nobody would know that I have the popcorn kernels there.
That's
and
true.
I could fake it.
That's true.
So I would absolutely pick the popcorn kernels. Because you think about, like, a job interview scenario, and you think about, like, I could absolutely sit a job interview.
Yeah, I guess. But you know
way.
what? I'm going to be a little selfish, and I'm going to say, you know what? If you can't handle my Cheetos fingers, well then fuck off.
Yeah, but
I don't want to be a subject. And
I absolutely 100% pick the popcorn kernel.
Cheetos fingers. I'm sorry, Doug.
That's
divert
fine.
there.
We can agree to disagree there.
Yeah,
That's
we're
fine.
diverting there.
That's fine.
All right, fine. Would you rather use sandpaper as toilet paper,
Okay.
or use hot sauce as eye drops? I know what I'm picking.
How long do you think the after effects of hot sauce eye drops?
I mean, it's probably a really good, uncomfortable 5 minutes.
But here's it's only 5 minutes.
My argument is
if
is
it's
that,
only 5 minutes, I pick it.
I mean, my argument is that I probably wipe my ass maybe once a day.
Yeah.
And I probably don't use eye drops maybe ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pick the hot sauce as eye drops.
I can change my diet so I don't shit as much.
Exactly.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll learn to live with my disability.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Would you rather never have access to the internet? Holy shit. We're getting deep. Never have access to the internet,
it's not
or
that big of a deal.
Have Nicolas Cage always be within 1 meter of you?
Oh, I cut off the internet there.
Yeah.
Indefinitely.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage can fuck right off.
Because all this is situation ethics, and in the grand scheme of situation ethics, you don't want Nicolas Cage within a meter of anything.
Absolutely not.
So yeah.
In fact, can we take a second to say that National Treasure was probably the biggest abomination on this country, other than George Bush, probably? Because I feel like that is one of the most confident sentences I've ever proclaimed in this entire existence I've had.
You don't think Con Air put the bunny?
No, maybe Kanye West.
Put the bunny back in the box.
What'd you do with my family?
Put the bunny back in the box.
Boom!
Why didn't
You're scaring me!
Why didn't you put the bunny back in the box?